So thank you so much for your time. May I ask again where you're from and what's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Yeah.
I'm Ashley.
Kendall. I'm Taylor. We're from Canada.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, that's awesome. And like your names are also like the ones that you see on TV shows.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that a lot with the Kendall Jenner when people don't understand. As soon as I say that, they're like, "Oh, yeah."
Like that Kendall, but also like Ashley, Taylor. Yeah. All the famous names. Awesome. So you said you're from like the island, right?
Yeah. Vancouver Island. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. And you said so we were talking about like how similar it feels from Vancouver and like Tokyo sometimes, like especially the Shibuya part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot like it. I think the biggest difference is just like the cars and the signs,
Right.
but it has a lot of
Left-hand
similarities.
drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
fancy cars. Yes, there was a G-Wagon right outside of our...
Oh,
It's very
yeah.
Vancouver.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's kind of like Vancouver. There's a lot of nice cars in Vancouver too.
What kind of car do you like see in Vancouver or like?
A lot of like typical sedans, but then you'll see those G wagons and like the Mercedes and fancy ones driving around.
In the summer too, you see a lot more like Lamborghinis and stuff like that too. When it's nice and clear, like when it's nice and clear out, you see a lot of like supercars. But
Toyota is probably the number one
Yeah.
purchase car. That
yeah, mainly basic.
they hold their value really well.
I was gonna say, I think they're a really good car. Actually, to be fair, I think they're a great car. I wish I had a Toyota.
No, like when
They
we're all
last
growing
forever.
up, everyone's like, get a Toyota, it'll last you forever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a saying.
Yes.
Yeah, the Tacoma, the truck, that's like,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
in BC, it's all nature vibes and people are going out into the nature. So the truck, Tacoma, that's like the be all end all.
I love Toyota Tacomas. That's true, actually.
This question: what is like one thing that surprised you most while traveling in Japan?
Well, we just got here yesterday, so I don't think we've had
okay.
a lot of time to figure that out quite yet.
Yeah.
Something that's not necessarily surprising, I think I kind of expected it, but it's refreshing is how friendly everyone is. Because I think we're all used to, Canadians are friendly, and I think it's just natural for us to be friendly and want to chat with people, and it seems that a lot of Japanese people are the same. Everyone we've met has been so kind and just wants to chat with us and stuff, so it feels nice. It feels like being at home. Very welcoming, very welcoming.
Interesting.
Good first impressions.
Yeah. Are they like all service worker or just like random people?
A little bit of both, mostly service, but willing to help us when we're like not sure about how to use certain machines and things, and just doing it with a smile and being very nice, which is nice because like obviously could maybe be a little troublesome having to help us be like, what do we do?
Yeah, the language barrier. No, even like people on the street just smiling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Oh, smiling at you?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, did you talk more with like women or like
Probably more with women, I think.
Yeah, so
what do you
far.
think about like Japanese women? Like, are they any different from the like Canadian women?
They're super fashionable.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're super fashionable. They're very friendly. They're very sweet. Yeah, I feel like even. I mean, at least from the service, worker perspective, I think even friendlier than Canadians.
Friendlier than
Yeah, they've been so nice and so friendly.
I say Canadian are more like casual friendly.
Yeah.
And the Japanese are more like polite friendly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes, definitely.
What's the impression like of Japan? Like perceived impression in Canada? Like, did you have any impression about Japan like before you came, or like in general?
I think from maybe just because we did a bit of research and things like that to figure out about our trip, is that it seems like there's a lot of just common courtesy and order around here. Just when it comes to like certain lines or giving right away of people, and just I like that. Where sometimes back home it can be a little chaotic and people aren't aware of their space and they're bumping into you or stuff like that, and aren't very like. Or they're not really saying excuse me and stuff. Or here, I like kind of the order and the general care about the other people in the community. It seems like.
I think what I thought beforehand was just that it was a very like orderly, respectful society, which is really nice because sometimes it gets a little chaotic in Canada. But I think we're generally polite people, so it feels nice and natural.
Yeah.
What about you, Ashley? Have you heard anything about Japan before you came?
I kind of just jumped on this trip. I said I'll come and be there in 4 weeks. I'm excited.
We also have a best friend who's actually, she's half Japanese and her dad is from here, so she's traveled here quite a few times. So we've also heard her perspective on things too.
Good input.
Which is cool, so she had really good input. Yeah, her grandparents still, well, one of them just passed away, but they live in Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she's come and visit a few times.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, nice. is there anything that you never understood? Like you said, like all the rules and stuff. Is there anything particular like you didn't really understand?
I think we did a lot
of
of research to learn the etiquette, so that we were, polite and kind of like, like no walking, eating, things like that. So standing on the right side of the escalator, just so that we knew. So I wasn't so much surprised
or
by
like the
it.
unreasonable things, like.
No, I think it all makes sense and it has a place so far from what I've seen.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, and I mean, I think Canadians maybe land more in the middle with this, but I know like Americans, for example, are very loud and like and we can be too, for sure. And I think people are a lot more quiet. But I don't think in public spaces, but I don't think that's necessarily out of place. I don't think it's a bad thing to be respectful of the people around you at all.
Yeah.
So I think it's all good things.
I like the peace and quiet on the bus.
Yeah, it's
It's
kind
a
of nice.
nice moment of solitude.
Yeah, people aren't screaming on the bus. Or
That's
anything.
true. It's like the bus and train. It's like almost dead silent.
It is very quiet. Yeah, but like I said, we kind of looked into that before, so we were expecting it. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, right. It's like how loud it is, like in Canada, like in the bus and train.
I feel like it varies.
It varies.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah,
on the
it
time of
varies.
day and the type of people you have on the train.
Yeah.
The nighttime after people come out from the bars or something, it's a little rowdy.
Also, our transit system isn't nearly as good as Japan's either. So I think it's a lot more accessible here for everyday people that go to work and whether you're going to work or you're going out or you're commuting. I think it's a lot more accessible here. Whereas in Canada, it's
very car based.
It's very car based.
Yeah,
So the only
makes
people
sense.
that are generally taking transit are people that either live right in the heart of the city or are staying out late or whatever it is. So it kind of almost draws a rowdier crowd.
What do you do, like if you miss the last train when you're drinking out,
In
nighting
Canada,
out? Yeah.
call an Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, call Uber.
Yeah, I was gonna say Uber's pretty
makes
big.
sense. Have you gone drinking out like in the evening here?
Not yet.
Not
no.
yet. Are
Not
you
yet.
gonna do? Are you planning to?
We're going to karaoke.
I think
Yeah.
we're here. I think tomorrow we're gonna go to the Golden Guy
Oh,
area too and check
yeah.
that out.
The
So I'm
typical.
excited for that.
Are you scared of like that because it's like a little bit in the evening and then you guys are all women? Like,
I feel like as a group, I'm not too nervous. I'm also pretty tough.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
I think we've all just done a decent amount of traveling, so especially being in a place like this, like it's nice and safe. We're fine.
Yeah.
We'll be okay. Positive vibes.
Yeah, so far you feel like safe and then secure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's
So
awesome.
far.
So far.
Yeah.
We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
see. So, and what is the reason? Like, what was the occasion that you're traveling here? Is that are you celebrating something or?
Kind of on a whim, a little bit. I was interested, and then I said, "Hey, any chance you want to go?" Because some friends that I was thinking of going with just didn't want to book it, and then she's like, "Yeah." Then we're like, "Wait,
like, I'd love
who else
to.
would do a last minute trip?" And this we added her in there. We all grew up together as friends, and
Yeah.
we've done travels individually, but not as a group yet.
Okay.
So it's just nice to finally do that.
Oh, the first travel ever as a group.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so exciting. I also just to experience the culture. I think it's
Yeah.
really big for all of us.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Culture.
Yes.
What kind of culture? The food, yeah, of course.
I was gonna say the food, the food, the
Architecture.
temples, the shrines, the architecture, just to experience, a different,
Very
a different.
peaceful.
It is very
Yeah.
peaceful. It's very clean, very peaceful.
Feel safe.
Yeah.
Feels very safe. It feels like Canada.
I feel like depends on the cities in Canada, but I feel like generally maybe more than some of the bigger cities. Yeah, this feels
Yeah.
safer.
It might feel a bit safer than Vancouver. Like
Yeah.
outside of the main city, it's where we live is super safe.
Yeah.
But inside Vancouver, there's some spots.
I see. Actually. So you're from like all of you are same like from the same place and
Yes.
and then you say you grew up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been friends for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
Kay and I have
Whoa.
been friends for 21.
Yeah, we've known each other
Whoa.
since kindergarten. We were like
long time.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I had an impression like it's hard to grow like friendship if you're born in like in a bigger city.
Yeah.
Like because like you eventually separate the paths and then like you go somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, I moved away from them, so I live actually like quite 8 hours away now. I live off the
that's
island,
fun.
but we always still talk. And when we visit, it's like those friendships that when you're apart and you come back together, it's like you never were apart.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. What is like a one secret that maintains that kind of friendship?
The secret to maintaining that kind of friendship? That's a really good
Like,
question,
and then how,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe just prioritizing, making time with friends, being intentional about chatting, especially like for being long distance. Being intentional about chatting regularly, and we're also just very lucky to have become such good friends and been able to go all throughout school together, and kind of just stay in touch.
Intention behind maintaining.
I think is big.
Okay, that's really good too. Do you guys work in the same industry or like completely different?
All different.
Oh no, it's so different.
Roughly, can I ask what the industry do?
I'm a stylist. I do hair.
I can see that obviously.
I work in forestry, so like outdoors logging and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
And I work for the Canadian government, so I'm an executive assistant for our government.
Very variety.
Wow.
Big variety.
So variety. That's so amazing. Have you checked out the convenience store?
Yes. We had breakfast at 7-Eleven this morning.
The classic
did.
egg sandwich.
Onigiri, the little pancake.
The pancake with maple syrup.
So good.
Actually, the egg sandwich, I believe as of March 3rd, is coming to Canada.
I think it is coming to
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
It was on the news.
It was on the news. In Canada, they're like, if you love the Japanese egg salad sandwich, just wait, they're coming to Canada.
Which is great.
But also, to be fair, the 7-Elevens and stuff in Canada are not as nice. Like, you wouldn't even, I don't even eat from the 7-Eleven in Canada.
They smell.
They don't,
But I would go now for the salad sandwich.
I might have a salad sandwich, but it's definitely a different standard.
Exactly.
It's a very different standard.
You can't really expect the same quality as here.
No,
It's not like they're importing it like directly. They're just like making it in their factory.
And it's probably like sitting out
Localized.
for a while. Exactly.
It smells like, you said smell, like where does
It smells greasy.
It smells greasy.
Yeah.
Ours is hot dogs and taquitos.
And they're not, and they sit out all day long.
taquitos?
Yes.
It's like a Mexican type wrapped tortilla with stuff inside.
Yeah, they sit out all day and they're not. If you eat one, you won't feel good. Don't go to Canada and eat from 7-Eleven. Like the meatballs, literally don't go near them. No way.
And 7-Eleven is like only convenience store you have? Do you have any other brand?
Each like gas station has like their own little one, so but
Yeah.
7-Eleven's kind of like the main one.
But like it's like less variety. Probably.
Less variety.
Yes.
Yeah, like we don't have any big, like how you guys have the Family Mart and Lawson. We don't have other big brands.
Right.
7-Eleven is our big one.
Yeah.
There's
And
like
then-
co-op.
Yeah, I think that's on the
Certain
island.
things.
Really.
I think it's just an island thing though.
Yeah.
Really? You have a island particular thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Yes.
little like small regions have their own little stores and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
More local stores,
But none of
Yeah.
them are good.
no.
None of them are good.
Not
Maybe
to-
like chips and like a bottle of water.
Yeah, packaged food.
Yeah.
Packaged food is fine.
Just to survive the day.
yeah, exactly.
I see.
Exactly.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for your impression.
Yeah,
of the
yeah, of
7-Eleven.
course.
One last question. Have you tried the bathroom here?
Yes. Love
Yes, we
it.
have.
Love. They're all so nice and clean. That's another thing. The public bathrooms in Canada are not that clean.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not really
The
big
toilet,
thing.
I already know that I'm gonna miss it when I go home.
I haven't had one toilet yet that isn't a heated seat, which is crazy.
You're lucky.
Oh, really?
You're really lucky. Yeah, because it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everywhere has been the heated seats.
Yeah.
At first, I
nice.
thought it'd be kind of weird, but it quickly turned my mind, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's just amazing.
It's just the pause moment when you realize you have to turn it off.
Oh, I didn't know you have to turn off the bidet. So I turned it on and it wasn't stopping. So I was like, what do I do? And then I realized, so I kept pressing the button and then I realized there was a stop button. But now I know. Now I know.
You live, you learn.
I didn't know what to do that day. That was yesterday.
It makes sense. I think every first timer has gone through this.
Yeah.
And then there's
Like,
the sounds too.
yeah,
That's
the
cool.
sound too.
Yeah.
It sounds like pretty weird, you know? Like,
I know they're like rain or like waterfalls.
yeah, the most popular
Peaceful.
waterfall.
But it's
Yeah.
nice. It is actually, and there's better privacy
Ah.
too. There's not just tiny stalls. Like there's actual proper
Doors
privacy.
and
proper
walls.
doors.
Yeah.
Proper
Yeah.
door?
That's nice.
You don't have a proper.
Well, like,
No.
in Canada, like it's kind of like you'll have like it'll be like maybe the bottom foot is open and then the top it's like not fully enclosed
Yeah.
and there'll be like little gaps
a
in
little
between
gap.
the panels. And
If you're
sometimes they're
standing
bigger.
up, you could see over it, and then you could see up to like your knees, and then there's slits in the
Up
door,
to
so you
the
can walk by and
knees.
see people in the bathroom.
Not always,
very
but
private.
they're sometimes
Well,
not
some-
great.
Yeah, that's like a standard though. Like, there's nicer ones, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the schools, I have the impression that like
Yes.
there's pretty like big gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's stalls.
Probably like for the safety or something. I guess.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. I think no one thought about it until maybe more recently. People have been talking about it, being like, we should
Yeah.
get some better
Maybe there should be a
bathroom
little more privacy
structure
for people
going
in the
on.
bathroom.
Yeah. I think the good society starts from the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time. I just like have a small gift. I hope you guys like matcha.
Oh, we love
It's
matcha.
It's a cake, a specific cake from the region called Nagasaki.
Wonderful.
It's like a mixture of like Japanese style and then like Western style.
Nice, thank
And then like
you.
warm tea.
And it's warm. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we like
thank
things
you
warm,
So
yeah.
much.
That's so kind.
There you go.
I love the green tea. Ocha.
Yeah, Ocha. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the
Thank
rest
you
of the
so
stay.
much.
Bye.
Bye.